All right, Kipsters. So we are going to talk about another component of fitness called cardiorespiratory fitness or cardiorespiratory endurance. Either way to say it is fine. We will talk about what it means here in just a minute. So as we do so cardiorespiratory endurance is the ability for the whole body to do physical activity for long periods of time. Okay, and if you think about a marathon runner or a person who runs in a 5K or does jogging for leisure, these are people who have really good cardiorespiratory endurance. And the components of your body that help to make cardiorespiratory endurance what it is are first your heart, your lungs, the blood, and your blood vessels. These four components make up your cardiorespiratory system. So the main components we just talked about, and with these components, we have the respiratory system, okay, the lungs, okay? This is where air goes in, it goes out. We breathe in oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. The vascular system is all the blood in the blood vessels. So when you look at your arm and you see those lines running down them, you see kind of like a bluish tint sometimes, that is the blood vessels that are in your body and the veins and the arteries, and that's where the blood travels from all over your body to the other parts of its body. So it goes into the heart, comes back out of the heart pumps it out to your arms, legs, head, brain, neck, everywhere in your body. And as we talked about the heart is strong and it can pump more blood with few beats if you have really, really good cardiorespiratory endurance, which means if it's working less, then it's going to be stronger. The harder it has to work, the weaker it's going to become. And we want to make sure we keep our heart healthy because then we don't have issues with heart disease or other factors when we get older. So what happens when we do not exercise or we have bad nutrition? How does that affect our cardiorespiratory system? Well, unfortunately, that can lead to a buildup in our arteries of this deposits and fatty tissues, and we can get what we call an arterial sclerosis, which is then maybe a partially blocked artery or a blood vessel, which then limits the amount of blood flow that gets to our body, the rest of the other parts of our body. So if you look on the left here, a healthy artery has blood flowing all the way through it. There's no restrictions, nothing in there blocking it. Perfect flow, just like a nice, fast moving river of water. When you go to the other side, right here where my mouse is, you can see this white surrounding thing around the edge of the blood vessel. That's kind of the buildup of the deposits and the kind of the gunk that we have that builds up on the walls, of our blood vessels. And that, as you can see, not as much blood can go through. If not as much blood can go through, that means our heart has to pump harder and faster and work harder to get that blood through there to get all the necessary blood to the rest of our body. So when we do that, if we back up a slide or two, okay, we talk about a fit heart is stronger and can pump more blood with fewer beats, only if it's not filled with all that stuff. If we have an unhealthy blood system and our blood vessels are all clogged up because of poor nutrition or lack of exercise, then it's going to make our heart work even harder, which then could cause heart disease later on. Oop, we've already gotten through it. So we have gotten through all the components of cardiorespiratory endurance. I know you will have questions. You can reach out in the Google Classroom. If you missed our session, you can come in during office hours. You can give me a call, email me, send me a message. If you have questions or you don't understand something, I will be here for you. Until next time, be healthy, be safe, and enjoy your day.